Hey everyone, what is up? Welcome back to 306, the second lap. So for those of you who don't know what this is a game made by a small group of people that I have been playing for a while now, as it's been updated. I'll try to put the link to the Discord and the games down the link in the description. It's just a fun little VN. It's kind of like a Survivor type thing. Anyways, Chapter 3, Part 1 has come out, and we're going to go ahead and play it. For those of you who are, I guess, just here for Fate, that'll be here in a few days, or even if you're not just here for Fate, for those of you who are interested in Fate, 4 days, it'll come out. I got everything scheduled right now. But we are going to go ahead and begin this video, or this chapter, not video, ooh, what was that? That was weird. Watching the recording, but we are going to the temple of Koto Amatsukami, of course. I think we're probably going to get right up to the challenge, and that's where the split's going to be, but we'll just go ahead and load right in. Yes, everything is fiction. Last chapter was insane. I wonder if we're going to see much regarding that. Once, a very long time ago, a mistake was made. The mistake kept repeating and repeating, happening over and over. Yeah, we're jumping right into that. Remember the words she left behind? It was the last time I ever saw her. No, that wouldn't be correct to say. I certainly saw her last, but my soul has seen her many times even after that. Right now, as I awaken within this body, I try to remember her face, her name, what she meant to me back then. My memories are all a jumbled mess. I remember one thing and forget another the next second. It seems like I know everything and nothing at all. But slowly, I can see clear outlines in this mess of a cloud. I remember that we betrayed her that day. We will betray her yet again today. I know that for a fact. I remember it. I know what happens after this. I know what happens if I don't alter the way things are meant to be played. I do too, because this is the second variation of this game. So this is like meta on meta, and the first version's actually kind of lost. Like, I'm not trying to plug the videos, but the only way to watch the original 306, which is kind of relevant, is actually to go watch my videos. When I sacrifice someone else in order to save her, I don't care what's right or wrong anymore, or maybe it's better to say I never did. I think I just want to do what I want, however I want. I feel that. So, even if this choice brings a disaster, I won't care. We're in a farce. These people are in a farce. There's no right or wrong answer here. So, let's go save her. Let's save someone who wasn't meant to be saved. Please don't ever forget who you are, what it means to be friends, what we all mean to one another. Oh, man, they're really referencing the old 306. That feels like a hey, you guys thought you knew what was happening? Psych, you know nothing. Because, I mean, I guess spoilers, kind of. But not like you can really access this version without watching my videos at this point. In the original 306, in Chapter 3, the girl you just see, Kwanzaa, was eliminated. So, it seems like somebody, probably Levon, is thinking back to that, and because they're doing like a time loop thing now, right? So it seems like he remembers that. Presumably, that was him, at least. And is wanting to save her, it seemed. So maybe things are going to be different this time. I think that's the idea. Interlude, Levon. This path connects to the elimination grounds. Sand and Zuki should be voting for someone right now. My team decided to celebrate the win. I'll join them once I'm done with this. I have to make sure that Mari's safe. I'm crouching down, hoping no one will see me. Footsteps. That's Miranda and Salome. Nino's behind them. They don't look too happy. What happened? Following them were Veronica and Lika. I don't see Mari. Could it be? No, there they are. Mari, there were 5 votes against you. You do realize what that means, right? Whispering. I can hear them if I get a bit closer. Yes. We have to stay cautious. We were lied to, and I'm glad we exposed it. This is awful. I don't want to suspect anyone. But why would they do this? I don't know, but it's an undeniable fact. Come on. That's all of them. They voted for Natuka? How did that happen? Holy crap. I can't believe Nautika's already out. What happened at their elimination? There's no point hiding out here anymore. I better move. I probably shouldn't call out to Giga and Mari right now. Pretty sure that's actually Giga, but I've been saying Giga for so long right now, or at this point, that I'm just gonna keep calling him that. If it is Giga, which I think is more likely, please let me know. And I'll try to say it like that, but I feel like somewhere I had a pronunciation guide. I can't remember. Sorry, I know I worry too much over pronunciation of these. I don't know what's happening over at their team. I don't want to get in their way. I'll speak to her later. Feeling like a creep, I keep walking away. It's really nice art. I can put the Mari thing to rest for now. So many things are on my mind. Challenge that Tsuyohime also keeps popping in my head. Saw some crazy stuff before we fought. I had clear images of myself and that Tsuyohime talking. And at some point Marie got there and we took her out with a gun, yeah, and got blasted, blammed. But like I saw something. Every time I try to remember, my head just hurts. Maybe I'm a sightseer like Lela Kuya? Famous Georgian charlatan. Are you dumb, Levon? As if you believe in that crap. The device was showing me hints and tricks to beat Tsuyohime probably, not properly. I should speak to Achiko and the rest. Time to head back, I guess. Interlude over. Meanwhile, at the Tsubame dorm, a celebration was being held. When they were about to take me, I saw Marie shooting up those things. I tried to run up to her, but she was too fast. Then I fought like 10,000 eyes on my own. I squished every last one. You should have seen me. Yeah, I saw you. You were taken away before me, so none of that happened. Sorry. Exposed. Marie laughed. Everyone was in the common room, drinking sake. To think you'd be so good with a gun. You've got some secrets to spill. I swear, that was the first time I ever used it. It was a close call. Ache and Marie were on their 4th drink. Dang, they're going at it. I think my Lucille could have done better, but hey, I got to save you. Save me? What in the world are you talking about? As if I needed saving. Hassan, half of your face was gone. You tripped and Appa saved your toxic masculinity ass from being taken away by a literal demon. I mean, that is facts. That is facts. They were projections anyway, my wound included. Yeah, it didn't look fake at the time, no. I don't think anybody thought that at the time. I think you all did a good job. Everyone looked at Teona. It looked like things were finally patching up between them. I'm glad that we found common ground again. And don't worry, we're a team. One big family stranded in the Isle of Japan. That sounds romantic now that I think about it. Yeah, I'm gonna stop you there. I wonder if there were any shipping developments that I missed. Nope. Well, you and Lucille were pretty tight, I'd say. Ah, Lucille. I missed that show. It's gone downhill from what I've heard. Walking Dead. Not that I ever watched it, but charging in like that was cool. We should do that more often. Hey, I'm still impressed I managed to walk in those woods. Yeah, me too, and I did it twice. I'm a proud father of my legs. Same. I can't believe you managed to walk up to that gate without falling from the cliff because of the breeze or something. That happened only once, but I've gotten way stronger since then. A breeze threw you off? Well, it's a stupid story. I was in a bus and the window was open. It was Mogleby level hurricane out there. Place where TSU students write their exams. The bus also stopped in a weird way, sending me flying towards this man, who hit on the head with the back of my phone. Ooh, brutal. Her clumsiness will get someone killed one day. I'd appreciate it if my clumsiness doesn't get me killed first. Cheers to that. Fair enough. Oh lord, I don't remember that. There it is, it's just H. I had to take a guess. Cheers to that indeed. They drank their 5th cup. Jeez. These two are going to be tipsy soon. Bet they tell us all of their deep, dark secrets. Like how I'm secretly gay? Ugh, that'd be the best. Sorry to disappoint you then, perverted woman. I still haven't forgotten what you did this morning. Yeah, that was some menace behavior. Don't even remind me. Gotta say, though. Wait, where's Levon? Where did he run off to after that weird-ass look he gave us? Almost on cue, Levon returned to the dorm. Dude, where were you? Take this glass and sit. Wansa forcefully gave Levon a glass and poured sake in it. I was just out for a walk. I was curious who they eliminated. Who was it? Well, it was Natuka. No way. That is rather surprising. I'll ask Lika what happened tomorrow. I don't remember... Oh, goodness. I don't remember, like, who betrayed. What was Lika on? I think Lika was on Team Giga and Mari. I think that was the third there. But before that, I want to make a toast. Wansa stood up. We, Tsubame Gaishi, have won. Our friendship knows no bounds, nor limits. Cheers to us. Cheers to the team. One for all and all for one. Yeah, slow down. I'm not dying for any of you. Oh, not even the drunk you? Well, the drunk me might consider it. Might. That's the best we'll get out of him. I'm sure he just can't express his deep love for us because of his tsundere ways and what was that word you called directly, Taco? Toxic masculinity ass? Yes, what a beautiful word. Remove toxic masculinity, Archel. Embrace the gay. Screw a boy. Love is love. This girl is so weird, man. I'd say go home, you're drunk, but you're always like this, so words kind of fail me. Oh, by the way, didn't you guys find the questions weird? Yeah, like, hello? That yokai or whoever was clearly off her game. Why did she think I was a murderer? Mine was so ridiculous. It's like she wasn't even trying. I forgot about all those. Ugh. And what was that with Levon's lava luva? The hell was that? Lavinia. I was curious about that too. And what was your question again, Marie? Marie glanced at Levon. Ooh. Do you find Levon pathetic, is what it was, I do believe. Well, it was, if I found Levon pathetic, or something. And you said no, and that turned out to be a lie, right? Ingenious. This is hilarious. Hachi laughed while hitting annoyed Levon on the back. Real funny. It was dumb. A bit shocking, but yeah. Bev, I don't know why Suyahime thought that was a lie, but I'm telling you, I think nothing of the sort. Honestly, the questions were so dumb that I bet she just wanted Levon to go alone. She had some sort of a hard-on for you, in my opinion. IMO. Finally, I can date a badass woman of darkness to reinforce my edge as the supreme overlord. On a second thought, don't drink that sake, okay, buddy? Yeah, not to mention, you're allergic, aren't you? I can drink alcohol. Don't force it. You drank it. Why does anyone drink this disgusting juice? I agree with that. I can't stand that flavor. That taste. I told you not to do it. Now live with your decision. By the way, my god, that taste just won't go away. Anyway, I saw some visions and I saw what was about to happen before it happened. That's right. Amla Kakulia. What do you make of that, Archel-kun? It's probably more crap from that projection tech, a malfunction. As if you were seeing the future, dumbass. Ah, now I know your pain, Lila. Nobody believes me either. Ah, my dramatic Leo. Guanza jumped out and hugged Levon. What are you doing? Oh, what's that? Is this the first time a girl embraced you? Well, of course it'd be, you cute little virgin baby. This girl is so weird, man. What's I'm sorry. I swear I'll stop. In 2 years. Unlucky. Someone should record Guanza. Talk more about virginity. I'm sure your parents will be proud. Cheers to Kwanzaa getting disowned due to Georgian people's closed-mindedness. She'd be so screwed. Yeah. We going to the other team? This place, I gotta be a disaster. San and Nanzuki opened the door to their dorm and entered the mansion. No one said a word. There's just one thing I just don't understand. Salome turned around and spoke in a sarcastic tone. Did someone betray you? Who was the fifth vote on Mari? Giga slammed the door shut. Ugh. Her smug face annoyed Giga and he couldn't hide his anger anymore. I knew this would come up. It wasn't me. Veronica, Lika, I need an explanation. Now. Pretty sure it was Veronica, right? Don't worry, Giga. I know who it was. How could I not? I was the one who convinced her. Sorry to throw you under the bus. Lika. Lika's mouth opened wide. That is... I could be wrong, but I am pretty sure that's Cap. What? Come on, let's tell them our plan and rub it to their faces. Miranda realized what was going on immediately. So did Nino. Yeah, it's bait. Yeah, no point trying to lie to them now. Our strategy was good while it lasted. That idol exposed everything. I have no clue what you're talking about. There was a sound of desperation in her voice. Giga kept glaring at everyone in rage. You're being covered up for. So, you were the one who did it. Miranda glared at Veronica. Veronica averted her eyes. Yeah, we had such a great plan too. Shame it didn't work out. A plan? Lika, is this true? I'm really sorry for all the drama. This was supposed to be a smooth vote. But you outplayed us, Giga. Props to you. Lika, explain. It's Cap. Where is this coming from? This is a lie. I swear to you this is a lie. I voted for Natuka. I swear to God. Why the hell are you two lying? Lika pointed her finger at Veronica. It was you. Only you could have done it. Veronica wailed. How dare you point your finger at me? You traitor. It's like playing this is like Among Us or Town of Salem, where it's like two people. It could have been either one of them, and so is this a setup? Like, if you're in Giga and Mari's position, it's like, do you believe them for some reason, or do you believe they're setting someone up? Tough. This is rich. Who done it? Why done it? How done it? We have a mystery unfolding right before our eyes. Was it Veronica? Was it Alika? What do you think, Giga? Who's our pawn and who's yours? Can you guess correctly? Come on, Salome. No need to play that game. Lika, it's fine. We're exposed. Don't worry about it. Giga was confused. What's going on here? Look into their eyes. One is lying, the other is not. Can't you tell? I mean, one has to be. Isn't it just so sad that one would betray their friend like this? I'm crying a river on the inside. I really am. What kind of a person can blindside a friend? Oh, the heart of the liar must be breaking. Salome's shrill laughter echoed in the old wooden mansion. Shut up. What the hell is wrong with you? Veronica, Lika, which one of you was it? Lika, look at her. She's clearly lying. You have to believe me, Mari. I'm not taking sides, but there's no reason to lie. Just come out clean and we'll deal with that. Lying needlessly complicates things. Trust me, I'm not mad. We can solve this. We don't have to listen to Salome's provocative crap. We're all friends here, right? Yes, we're all such good friends. You said that I was Lika a second ago. I did. Am I telling the truth? Am I lying? Am I lying, Miranda? You'd never dream of it. Cap. There you have it. You have a very credible source. Yeah, okay. I agree with Mari. We don't need to complicate this any further. Lika saved me during the challenge. She wouldn't. Believe what you want, but it's the truth. Mari, we've been together for years. I consider you my dear friend. I didn't vote for Mari. You people are openly targeting me and Mari. You want us out of the game, and now you're trying to destroy my group. Don't expect me to sit idly by and let you take over this team. Us? Taking over? You got it all wrong, honey. I I didn't do it. How can you think I voted for you? You're lying. I didn't do it. This is just going around in circles. Are you saying that I did it then? Why would I do that? We agreed to vote on Natuka, didn't we? I didn't do this, I swear to God. Neither did I. I'll make it easier for you, Giga. It was Lika. I don't know what game she's playing right now, but don't you think liars are just such a huge threat? I don't want her in my alliance anymore either. Who can trust her after all of this? In case you want to eliminate her tomorrow, I'm willing to put a truce between us. Salome. Damn it, I don't know what to believe anymore. Veronica, did you do it? No, I didn't vote for Mari. I didn't do this. Mari, you believe me, right? I don't know. But if you did, I'm sure you had a reason. You don't need to feel guilty about it. I don't know what these two are talking about, or what crap they're trying to spew, but believe me, I didn't vote for you. Enough's enough, Lika. Don't trust her, Giga. She's clearly lying. Why would she get so angry otherwise? I mean, if people are lying about my involvement in something, I'd be pretty mad too. Shut up, shut up! Whoever the fucking mastermind is, I'm warning them. You won't eliminate me from this game, and you're not getting Mari either. Giga, calm down, please. I'll work with you in challenges as much as I can, but as far as I'm concerned, we're done. You don't believe me, do you? I'd love nothing more, but with all these different claims, the hell am I supposed to believe? You have no faith in me at all, do you? Fine, whatever. I won't get myself involved in this mess. I mean, it's kind of hard to pick a side here. And Miranda, Salome, fuck off. Ballad. Dear God, someone give this girl an acting award already. Salome, I don't think you should pour oil to the fire. Mari, let's go. And Veronica, I want to talk to you alone, so come along. Giga walked out and stopped at the exit. He looked back at Mari. Mari hesitated for a second, but she went with him. Veronica glanced at Lika, then Salome, and followed them soon after. Well, Lika, I apologize for that stunt. There's no doubt it was Veronica now. She was so lying out of her ass. Her lie cut Lika out of the Mari-Giga alliance flawlessly. Assuming they believe Veronica. A bit shameless, if you ask me. Lika, want to join my alliance? You just lost yours. Play with us and let's get rid of Mari and Giga along with that liar. You're a smart little bitch, I'll give you that. And Miranda, you should be ashamed of yourself. I thought we were friends. The money, Leek. I'll buy you an extravagant apology gift with my cash later. Don't you worry your pretty little head. Disgusting. Disgusting. Lika walked out in anger. What now? We got lucky. They could have had the number advantage, but now they don't know who to trust. Make sure Lika and Giga don't talk much. There's still a chance for convincing him. Are we still after Mari? Forget about Mari for now. Either Lika or Veronica needs to go. ASAP. Yeah, no kidding. Mari and Giga entered Mari's room along with Veronica. Giga, I thought you said we'd talk about this later. What was that? I'm bad at dealing with people when they provoke me. Sorry. I don't know what to say. This is a messed up situation, but I think I believe you. Really? Unlucky. You hate to lose that 50-50. I wish we could just forget about this. I hope you two know I have no reason to betray our group. And it was Lika, and that solves it. Yeah, I'm sure it's that simple, man. But why wouldn't she just come clean? All the yelling made my head hurt. I think I'll head back to my room. Is that okay? We can talk some more tomorrow. Yeah, no worries. Man, if they dip that soon after, I'd be more suspicious. Veronica left them. I don't trust her. You just said you believed her a second ago. I was curious what her reaction would be. And what exactly did you deduce? I think the prize money is going to change people way easier than I initially thought. That's what I feared. Everything is happening at the expense of our friendship. This is just horrible. I know. I think a lot of relationships are going to be ruined. Maybe we should just quit. Did you forget that condition? Oh, right. Damn it. Are we in some sort of a messed up experiment? What's with all these intimidating rules? Yeah. If y'all front the bill, you can quit. When the prize is that good, it's only natural that the game is just as cutthroat. We're the idiots who willingly signed on this deal. We didn't willingly sign it. Tatia lied to us. Honestly, I'm really hurt that she tricked us into this. Something definitely weird going on there. I just get this weird feeling of... They heard a knock. Who's there? It's me. I've come to talk. Mari and Giga glanced at one another. I'm sorry for all the drama back there. How are you two holding up? Oh, well, you know, having fun doubting people. Right, about that. I've come to warn you on something. I don't care if you believe me or not. Miranda, you were literally saying your goodbyes to Mari before I pulled out my idol. How dumb do you think we are? I was playing it up for a dramatic effect. Talk about a tough crowd. Look, we didn't anticipate someone jumping ship after the vote. That was a surprise to all of us, not just you. So whoever it was, she's not in your small ragtag team of villain wannabes? No, we didn't know we'd get an extra vote against you. Salome just wanted to cause a scene to lure the traitor out. And judging by how she reacted, it's gotta be Lika. I think she wants to remain on your good side now that the Nautica vote failed. No, not quite, but she's doing a good job stirring the pot, I'll give her that. Even if it's not Lika, the traitor's jumping ship whenever it suits her, regardless of who she's with. So, what do you want? Help us eliminate either Lika or Veronica. Hell, I say both. You can't trust them. We can't trust them. It's a mutual ceasefire for our two rivaling groups, no? Teamwork, am I right? You don't need to answer now. I'll leave you two at it. But remember, someone did betray, and it wasn't us. But if they vote them both out, they lose the numbers advantage. That's practically suicide. Good night. She opened the door, smirked one last time, and left. What a situation we're in. You trust her? Not even slightly. Good. Let them act like they own the team. Gotta find another immunity idol in the meantime. Right. There should be two more. The one I found was a complete coincidence. I don't know where to look for another one. If an idol is at the locations used for the challenges, maybe that haunted house had one too. Good point. We need to check it out. I take that back. There's no way it can be there. Come on, it'll be fun. Plus, I don't want to go back there alone. Fine, but not now. Tomorrow. I wouldn't want to go back there right at that moment either, bro. Interlude. Salome. The dimly lit candle illuminates my skin as I sit here in the darkness. For some reason, the lights in my room don't seem to work. Not that it's any better elsewhere. This whole mansion is sinking into the depths of the unknown. I don't mind it. It feels rather lonely and abandoned. Not even the candle, trying to warm it, manages to touch its cold walls. I quite like it. It reflects to my world well. Now, that earlier stunt with the two geniuses, gotta admit, never played my luck. I immediately assumed that one of them wanted Natuka to stick around before the idol play. They didn't outright tell Mari and Giga that they were planning to join us before the vote, so I think it was supposed to be a smooth blindside. Now that it failed, they're too ashamed and cowardly to speak the truth. Things couldn't be more terrible. If that foursome had stuck together, Miranda, Nino, and I would have been outnumbered. I thank the heavens for this outcome. Yeah, no kidding. If they just stuck together, I mean, that team was toast. If the traitor hadn't done that, I don't know how I'd be able to walk freely after today. We could win the challenges, true, but without Nautica, I doubt that'll be easy. For now, I need to lay low and observe. And Nautica was kind of their MVP, so without her, it's going to get tougher. A lot more tough. I think I forgot to take my medication tonight. I was more agitated than I would have liked back there. But I did take them, didn't I? Didn't I? Didn't I take them? I think I did. I did, didn't I? Didn't I? Ah, my head. Ooh, sheesh. She is an interesting one. Speaking of the challenges, when we started running away, I stopped to look at those things. At first, I thought they were just some random monster-like beings, but they loosely looked like the seraphim. In other words, biblical angels. Many people assumed the angels to look human, with bright blonde hair and glowing skin. It is assumed that they look beautiful. However, the scripture of the Lord describes them in a far more cryptic and mysterious way. There's no illustration in the Bible to give a scholar an image to form in their head. However, many artists of the old depicted them as much as they could in their many magnum opuses. To my mind, the demons we saw today resembled the seraphim. I don't even know how you say that. I'm not a Christian. I don't actually know. I'm not sure if I'm correct. I do have one more link. The haunted house of the Reverend. The walls there spoke of the passages in the Bible. It referred to my lord in this bizarre oriental land, and today, a seraphim appeared. It is very mysterious, I must say. Could there be a hidden clue in this game that we aren't being told about? I don't see why not. Should I pursue this little intrigue of mine? Curiosity killed the cat, Salome. Don't you have more important things to do? Who cares about the deeper meaning of this stupid, silly game? Who cares about any of that? Who's voted off, who stayed, who lied, who didn't, who won? It doesn't matter. None of it matters. As long as I can get their facades to crumble, as long as I can make them confess to their sins, I'll be satisfied. I want them to stop this game of pretend and be what they truly are. And for him to notice it, and to tell me his answer afterwards. I've already made up my mind about what I'll do after that. I already was planning to, but the sudden appearance of this game postponed it. Truly a miracle sent by God, praised be, my Lord. I see your guidance and your holy light, and I shall abide. My Lord, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. Amen. Oh, Hanak? Is it Miranda? Come in. I'm betting... Okay, yeah, honestly, I was going to say Lika, but... This is your room? What's with that chair? Don't tell me you sit here like a James Bond villain. Oh, she does. I do. It helps me think. Whatever. I spoke with Giga and Mari about a truce. What did they say? Nothing yet. They're still wondering who did it. Doesn't matter who it was. We need to villainize Lika as much as we can. We could try convincing Veronica to join us. That'd be easier, no? I doubt she'd agree. If she wanted to play with us, she would have told us before the voting began. I don't know. Think about it. Veronica would never work with me. We're in the same class, remember? She always disliked me. I could tell from the start. Oh, boo-hoo. But I'm going to try talking to her anyway. Careful with what you say. If you tell everyone a different lie, it might come back, crushing you down. Thank you for your advice, but I don't need lessons from you on how to life. How to lie. I thought that said life. I was like, okay. My apologies. Damn that idol. Our whole plan got ruined just like that. We'll get back in control. Somehow. Interlude. Over. Tsubame dorm. 1:30 a.m. We got the gang. Maro. This is the best burger I've ever had the privilege to eat. This is almost professional. How did you make it look so beautiful? I was forced to work in Burger King when I was on my summer trip to Germany, so I picked up a few things. Oh yeah, we're talking professional burgers? Gotta be Burger King. That's my definition of a perfect burger. No, it's not. I see. Sorcery, more like. I guess it's still practice either way, though. What the heck is wrong with you? Hurry up and finish it so we can start talking about the real issue. You're just jealous she didn't make you one, too. Isn't that right, my burger baby? It's a baby now. You want one too, Achi? No, I'm good, but thanks. Amidst the chaos, things were relatively calm with Tsubame. The party ended and everyone went to their rooms. The trio remained, wanting to clean the table. This was also the perfect opportunity to speak privately. Before those things took me away, Levon and I found something. Lev told me about it. A painting depicting a trial, right? Yes, and I suspect it's related to the Salem witch trials. I forgot to ask, what does Salem have to do with witch trials? Well, everything. Salem was famous for their witch trials back in late 17th century, I think. I don't know much, but a lot of people, women especially, were wrongly accused of worshipping the devil and hanged. They were hanged? Some of them. People were charged and accused of dark magic. Madness ensued. Paranoia overwhelmed the village. Some were burned at the stake, some were thrown in the river because witches could float. People were charged and accused of dark magic. Madness ensued. Paranoia overwhelmed the village. Tsuyohime's friends were all slaughtered. However, the village did not stop there. More and more people were hanged, killed, violated, and destroyed. I don't know if this is relevant, but when I entered Tsuyohime's mansion, she started telling me a story. The device started to bug out at around that time, so I don't remember much, but her story talked about paranoia, accusations, and people being hanged. Yeah, that sounds like Salem, alright. That could be a link. Do you remember any more details? Levon shook his head. We should tell this to the team. About the painting, Tsuyohime, and about that shrine, too. Yeah, I agree. If everyone's on alert, we might find something interesting. The conversation came to a halt when Irakli walked out of the boys' room. What are you two doing? You're still up? Well, nothing. We're just cleaning this up and talking. When are you two going to bed? Soon, I guess. What's wrong? Well, you better mean that, because I can't sleep in there all alone. Bro's struggling in there. He needs his friends. What? It's creepy. The house is making noises left and right, and it feels like someone is constantly watching me. That reminds me, you were always scared of our camping trips during high school. Guess you're still the same you, even with your appearance changed. That was different. Plus, there's this picture of a yokai woman above my tatami bed. I'm gonna take that down tomorrow. I'm getting sleepy anyway, so let's go. Thank the Lord and Buddha or whoever. I'll crash too. Today was insane, and I'm drunk. Oh, good night, boys. Yes, yes, very good night. Sweet dreams. Don't let the bed bugs bite. To all of us, let's go. The boys went to their room. Meanwhile, inside the girls' room... Oh, they're just cooling it. They're fucking... Sorry, I don't like cussing on this channel. They're just bullying, bro. And that's where the rainbows come from. Was that the best you could do, Appa? Taka and Guanta were laying on their beds, making noise as they kept telling stories. What? It was a beautiful story of love. My turn. Hey, Teona, are you listening? Yeah. So there was this friend of mine back in Rustavi. He and I used to go to Vadazabori together. Vadazabori? Yeah, I'm gonna need an explanation too. Oh, it's an ancient site in Rustavi where they butchered people in the 1920s. Rustavi's a wild place, huh? No, actually, it's really peaceful nowadays. Was a wild place then. Anyways, this kid and I, we used to hang out in Vadazabori. He was a real weird guy, so I thought I'd break the ice by telling him a joke. Was this a Svani joke? Georgian region. No, like Ruli, another Georgian region. Anyways, I start telling it and it went something like this. A Vakeli, Magreli, and a Kakeli walk into a pub. Poser Georgian, liar Georgian, and an aggressive Georgian. Why is she already laughing? Suddenly Teona burst out laughing. You didn't even tell the joke yet. Teona? Oh my god, I can't stop laughing. That was so good. You didn't even tell the joke yet. Taco and Guanta looked at each other, puzzled. That was seriously so funny. Teona, I didn't even get to the punchline. What? In fact, the joke itself isn't even important to this story. Oh, but then Teona tried to act nice, but she had completely missed the cue. She wasn't listening to their stories at all. Oh, hey guys, you're still up? We just started telling jokes and we just can't stop Teona from laughing like a pig. Hey! Brutal. Teona, can you tell that joke to Marie too? You wouldn't want her to miss out now, would we? Just gonna stand there? Come on, sweetie, tell her. Why are you acting so weird, Guance? I am not. Appa, enough. I'll just go to sleep. Good night. Brutal. Shh, you're being too loud. Archie's yelling can be heard from the other room, telling them to shut it. Oh, shut it yourself, Archel. Guanta yelled back. Wait, Archel! Archie's voice was heard again from the other room. What? Are you guys shirtless in there? She was cursed at again. Bro. I know I say menace a lot, but she is the definition of a menace. Average BL enjoyer. 4:42 a.m. Lika was walking alone. She was heading towards the Tsubame dorm, furious. When she got there, she picked up a rock and threw it at the window. She hoped that Guanta would notice the rock. Knowing her best friend's insomnia, she hoped she would notice it. And she did. Lika saw Guanta looking down. She made a gesture with her hand, implying that she'd come out. After a minute or two, she was there. Is everything alright? Nataka's gone. I've heard. Oh? Well, it was us. We voted her out. Then what's the problem? You look angry. I'm in trouble. Guanta understood it. Something serious must have happened. Lika rarely joked when she was this stern. The alliances were split between me, Mari, Gega, Veronica, and the rest. The other alliance was voting for Mari. but Giga managed to save her. How? The hidden immunity idol. The Buddha items hidden on the island are immunity idols. Okay, then what happened? It should have been 4 votes against Natuka since the rest would fall on Mari. And it wasn't? It wasn't. Veronica probably changed her vote last minute. I see. But Veronica's pointing her finger at me, telling everyone that I did it. Once I didn't know what to say, but she kept listening to her every word. And it got worse when Miranda and Salome started lying about how I joined their alliance prior to the vote. What the hell? Oh, they're playing this game, Guanza. I can't believe it. Giga and Mari don't know who to believe, but they're sticking with Veronica for some dumb reason. They're not trying to vote you off next, are they? I think they might be. No, we won't let that happen. I don't know what to do. How can I prove that I'm innocent? I'll talk to Mari tomorrow. I'll see if I can help. You should have seen Salome, little bitch. Salome? She's crazy. I swear. She's the one behind it all, I feel like. Maybe we can make Veronica confess. She won't. She's covering for her ass. We can force it out of her. No, it's fine. I'll think of something. You better hope you can think of something, man. I know it's just a game, but it's not how I want to leave this place. I'm not going to let them humiliate me like this. Have they completely forgotten our friendship? The important bit here is to have fun, right? Most people don't see it that way, that's the problem. Getting so serious over it is messed up. We had to deal with our own drama with Teona, and it sucked. Guanza, do you want to win? Don't you want to get that prize? You'd finally be able to support your family the way you always wanted to. It's very tempting, I admit it, and I do plan to get serious. Eventually. I understand why the prize is making them this crazy. I want that win for myself, too. I understand that, I get it, I do. But at the expense of integrity? That's a choice, not a rule of this game. If this is how people are going to play, we need to retaliate or we'll be heading home one after the other. I knew this problem would come up when they split us up. It just blows. How can I fix my situation? If you think me intervening will be a bad idea, I won't. But you'll need to talk with Veronica solo, as well as Mari. Make Veronica confess. I doubt Mari believes Miranda and Salome anyway. This sucks so much. Once I tried thinking of ways she could cheer Lika up. There was nothing else she could do for her at the moment. It's the least she could do. You know what? Let's go to the beach. And do what? Talk strategy and watch the beautiful sea at night. Come on. Fine, let's go. Lead the way. Why was I about to say giants? The girls walked away. This is how their friendship worked. They never intervened in each other's problems out of respect for one another. Both were strong individuals capable of handling anything. They had the willpower, as well as faith in themselves to be able to walk out of tough situations. I like the song. It's not super loud, but it's not super in your face, but it's a really nice song. But their strength wasn't limitless. Sometimes they had to break down to the other. They'd cry their hearts out, and that would make them powerful again. It was that kind of friendship. To give and to receive. To return and to accept. To believe and to support. To be there when one needed the other. Interlude out? No? Years ago, far gone in the past. Oh, right. Backstory. 14-year-old Guanza was cleaning up her school's gymnasium. I forgot about this. She just transferred to this school and she didn't know a lot of people. Her homeroom teacher asked her to clean things up after they used the gym for an event. In truth, she asked her whole class, but somehow Guanza ended up doing the work by herself. She didn't mind. She wanted to go home early, so she could watch Twilight with her sisters. Apparently, it was all the rage back then. Suddenly, one of her classmates ran into the gym. That was Lika. They were in the same class. The two barely said hello to one another usually. This was their first conversation, the conversation which would result in the two girls becoming best friends. Lika told Guanza that she had left something in the gym, but she noticed her doing all the work, so she was surprised. She got close to Guanza. Why are you cleaning this stuff all alone? Old CGs, old CGs. Oh man, I love both art styles. Man, it's been so long. I'm like low-key I was lucky for getting the old art style there for a second. I think I remember it again now, but it's been so long. When did 306 the second lap start coming on? When did 306 the game stop? Sorry, I'm in the middle of a big scene. The teacher told us to. Once I replied, she always says that, but we never listen to her, you know? Don't tell me you're the type that believes every word an adult tells her to. What's that supposed to mean? Their first awkward conversation. How come you never talk to us? Talk plenty. It's you who's never talking to me. Lika was surprised. It's you who's always being weird, and you never say hello. That's not true at all. Fine, I'd feel guilty leaving you here alone, so I'm gonna help you out. It's not like I need your help. But Lika stayed, and Guanza didn't object. As they cleaned the gym, they talked about a lot of topics. About future goals, things they liked. About their dreams. About boys, too. I always wanted to go to the army, you know. Suddenly, Lika burst out in an outrageous thing after Guanza asked about what her ideal future would be. Really? Because I've always dreamed about becoming an army medic. Lika was equally surprised to hear that. Normally, girls of their age were into much more feminine things. But perhaps it was nothing more than a stain, which the two of them were never corrupted by. Thinking outside of the box was their virtue. That fundamental value, which they both shared, was what ignited this deep friendship. Once at the time felt something had changed, because the day after tomorrow, they talked more. And after that, even more. They found more things in common. Much more. By sheer odd coincidence, two best friends spoke truly for the first time. You know, that's how it goes, right? Eventually, one would invite the other over. They'd watch Twilight together. They'd talk about manga and anime together. Until one day when they decided to learn Japanese. But their interest wouldn't limit itself there. They would eventually want to learn Chinese and Korean and so much more. The affection they shared for Asian culture held together the strongest of bonds between the two. And it continued for years to come. And it continues to this very day, even now, this instant. Once and Lika, now two young adults, were walking on a beach. Under the stars, glittering the darkness away. The song reminds me of something that'd be in Life is Strange. The calm sea was chilling, and the breeze was pleasing. They sat at the beach. I love this art. Friendships are a complicated thing. It is essential to nurture it continuously. After all, you can't expect it to remain the same forever. By giving the seed of friendship love and nurture, not letting it wither, you secure a beautiful connection. And one would dare to say that that could be the very reason humans are here in the first place. Guanza loved her best friend, and Lika loved her back. It was something that didn't even need to be put into words. The island slept. The kids of 306 slept with it. The day was over at last. On to the next day. The third day. In the Tsubame dorm, Achi and the rest called for a team meeting. Why are those sound effects still playing? Oh. So what? We believe there's a hidden layer to this game. I feel like those should not still be playing. That turned it off, I guess. Achi and Levon were standing. The rest of Tsubame were sitting around the table. We noticed a strange string of connections. Essentially, every challenge so far has had random Christian passages and references. And you've all seen the shrine in the woods, right? Its door has a strange epitaph-like thing on its entrance. I actually don't know how you say that word. Is it epitaph? Epitaph? I don't know. And on the ground, there's a carving with words. We think those are Christian references too. And another thing, the house Levon and I went in yesterday had a Western-style painting of a woman in a trial. Whoa. Oh, are you two serious? Huh. Interesting. And here's what I think. Solving the shrine's passage might have an impact on the game, specifically on the eliminations. It might be possible to stop them. That sounds promising. Ooh. A little chant. The riddle at the shrine is in Japanese, but we translated it. Levon placed a paper on the table with the contents of the riddle. A tree that screams. What does that mean? Maybe there's an Asian culture versus Western culture theme? Like, look how our dorm is all Asian and Sandanzuki Western. Maybe. There's clearly something weird with how different they are. Yeah, no kidding. I could see that being the big thing. Why do you think the eliminations will stop if we supposedly solve this riddle? That seems like blind hope. I don't know for sure. It's just one of my theories. So yeah, she's on that copium. Well, I prefer going to the shrine right now. Let's look for more clues. Heck, let's go in. I think it's a bit naive to assume the eliminations will stop, but this is obviously an important thing. Like, I'd love to go, but you're coming. Give it up. Curse you, Tadia, for getting me into this game. I've got something to report, too. Yesterday I spoke with Lika. What did our spy in Sandenzuki tell us? Natuka was voted out because of a hidden immunity idol. The what? Those 3 items hidden on the island are immunity idols. If you play them for yourself, you're immune even if you get votes. Wait, hold on. You can be safe even with the votes against you? That is a powerful tool. Even more of a reason to search the woods, then. I admit, I had second thoughts about how this team would end up doing. We're doing pretty great so far. Here's to us winning today as well. I wish Lika was on this team. Did you two have a sentimental night or something? Things are pretty bad over there. How come? Big and Mari are outcasts. Veronica betrayed them. Lika's being accused of lying, and Miranda and Salome are behind all of it. Veronica did what? Oh, so Miranda finally unleashed her inner demon. Well, pack your things, because we're all screwed then. Last night's elimination was pretty nasty. Mari was almost voted out. No way. Salome, huh? I think the other team no longer has an interest in playing this game with friendship in mind. No, they do not. Damn, I didn't expect things to get this serious this soon. Neither did I, but here we are. Tiona is shook by Veronica supposedly betraying. Lika was alone. Their whole team was in shambles. Nearly everyone was scrambling with their own groups. Lika stood at the entrance leading to the dorm. A door unlocked behind her and she looked back. It was Veronica. Lika. Well, what do we have here? I want to talk. I hope you understand. No, I do not, actually. Please enlighten me. Sorry, I just thought having Nautica on the team would prolong my time here. I didn't want Mari to feel like I stabbed her in the back either. I mean, you did, though. I don't blame you for not wanting to own up to it, but that's literally what happened, so... kind of foul to not take responsibility for it. I don't blame you. It's still foul. So you want to have your cake and eat it too, huh? Let me be straight with you. You're a horrible person, a liar, a coward, and a hypocrite. Not to mention, you're a horrible friend. Oh! Sheesh, Lika. Horrible friend, huh? To who? You? Why would I ever want to be your friend, Lika? What? We barely talked when we saw one another at 306. We didn't even say hello sometimes. Do you really know anything about me? Whether I have a sister, a brother, maybe a long-lost cousin? Or, tell me, what are my hobbies? What are my interests? Do you know any of them? Obviously not. I know what I did was wrong, but don't guilt-trip me with friendship. I mean, that's fair, I guess. My real friend was being targeted by Guanta and her team. Did you know that? I promised her we'd make it to the end. And that is what I'm planning to do. I'm sorry, but you'll just have to deal with that. You'll be exposed, Veronica, and I promise you, your elimination is going to be the worst one yet. We'll just have to see, won't we? Veronica walked away. She was going to see Teona. Lika stood up. She thought now was the time to talk to Mari. She went into the dorm. Mari and Giga should have been at the dining room. No, not there. Should we... Shh. Sorry to intrude. We need to talk. Lika, good morning. Hey. Here's the deal. The truth is plain and simple, and you'd be dumb not to believe me. Well, when you put it that aggressively, it's hard to believe somebody, but... Lika, No, let me finish. Yesterday, we agreed to vote out Nautica, and that's what I did. And here's what's really happening at the moment. Salome and Miranda realized that they were outnumbered. They had to destroy our alliance, because they knew we'd finish them off. As for Veronica, she wanted to stick with Nautica. Your idol ruined that for her. Now she wants to come back to the two of you, or maybe she wants to use you again, who knows. I don't know what she's up to, but she can't be trusted. That makes a lot of sense, actually. It does, but so does Veronica's truth. If you believe Veronica over me, I'm out next. And it's Veronica. And it's you, Mari. And finally you, Giga. Giga, we should go after Salome and Miranda. Why do you think we can get rid of Salome and Miranda that easily? Yesterday's vote was an easy one too, but it failed. I'm tired of people telling me what will or won't happen. Here's what I think. Giga looked at Lika. Salome is clearly a threat, so is Miranda. But the two of you are even worse. We can't tell which one of you is on our side. Since neither of you can be trusted, we can't work with any of you. Missing the of there, but if you don't believe me now, I have no intention of working with you further down the game. I have no problems with that. No, this isn't right. Then tell me who voted for you. I'm done here. I'm not the kind of person to make excuses for myself. This team's dead. I'll be doing my best in challenges, but as soon as the teams are dismantled, my alliance will be with Tsubame. As it always was. Back in 306, too. Lika walked out. Are you happy now? Oh yeah, Giga, that was kind of yikes. I can't blame him, right, for being on edge right now, and he's not wrong, right? If you don't know which of the two you can trust, they're the most dangerous ones, right? It's like, they know who their honest foes are. They know who their actual rivals are. But between those two, Veronica and Lika, right, they have to make a choice, right, if you ask me. I don't know if they've made their choice or, like, they just made it wrong. To me, it seems like Giga is just kind of the camp that we can't trust either of them, which he's right. You can't, but I don't know. I almost feel like you have to take that 50-50 gamble, you know? Because here's the truth. Lika's right. If Lika gets eliminated, right, then it's probably Veronica next, because those are the two that aren't trusted, right? I mean, or the other way around, right? And then it's you know, what? It's 3-on-2. Miranda, Nino, Salome versus Mari and Giga. So I feel like they have to take that chance, right? They're not going to, but that's their only real shot at this point. I'm just looking out for us. If you want to trust Lika, go ahead. If she's really innocent, we'll just have to apologize later. But for now, this is how it should be. All because of that one vote. Natuka, Salome, Miranda, Nino. Pissing me off so much. Sanenzuki is dead. We should have been with Tsubame from the start, dang. Everything going right at Tsubame, nothing going right here, huh? It is it's a mess. Salome overheard the conversation coming back from the main hall. That's right. Sanenzuki's dead. Want to know why? It's because you eliminated our trump card. Natuka could have carried this team. You overestimate her. All she could do was fight. Good luck with today's challenge then, Mari. Let's see how well we fare against Tsubame without the queen of this game. Salome laughed at that nickname, which neither she nor anyone in the room believed to be true. What? Anyone in the name? Meanwhile, Tsubame, after having finished their breakfast, were out looking for the shrine. Open your eyes wide, everyone. Clues could be anywhere. Gosh, you're always so energetic. I can't help it. Yesterday's challenge was just so epic. I just hope you're not going to lose an eye this time. Worry not, princess. I swear, Aracely, drop the chivalry Shrek stuff. Shrek? In your dreams. So who's seen the shrine before? This will be my first time. I went up there with Veronica on our first day, but I noticed nothing peculiar. We found those texts on our first day here. I wonder where the other idols are, though. Giga found it yesterday during the challenge, right? We gotta be cautious today, then. Yeah, they're probably hidden locations used for challenges. Seems like the safest assumption to me. Not always true, but... or not necessarily true. I don't think it was always true in a prior version of the game, but that version of the game doesn't mean much. I mean, well, it does, but it also doesn't. Especially now that we know things could change, it doesn't mean everything, right? We know they don't have to follow the set path. They finally arrived at the shrine. Taka was observing the carvings on the wood. You guys notice these symbols? They're not kanji. I just thought of them as some weird artistic patterns. Do you recognize it? Not yet, but I can research it if you gave me a library or the internet. Well, good luck finding those. We really need a library if we're supposed to decipher stuff. Fiona was looking at the riddle above the entrance, written in Japanese. Maybe we should ask Tatya? Yeah, why not? And who knows? Maybe that's where our next clue is. Hey guys, I'll go look for the idol in the woods, just in case. Oh, I'll tag along if that's okay. Sure, honey. Oh my god, why is he just over top of her? I figured she would have, gone away. While they do that, let's try going inside. It's not allowed. This isn't a real shrine. What's the problem? Let's go. Wait, what if there's a curse or something? They really dislike outsiders in places like this, you know? No such thing as curses exist. You know what? Let's do it. Rockley's right. I hope we don't get in trouble. The door's locked, right? Let's slam it. This is a religious building, Hassan. We can't just... Gods don't exist. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Chill. How about you break it? Like this. Rockley hit the door with his leg and tried smashing the lock. That did it. It was open. Here we go. Levon and the rest ran into the shrine. And they were met with something they weren't anticipating. Instead of an Eastern religious building, they saw was a cathedral. No way. This is a church, right? How is this even possible? The shrine looks so small from the outside. Wow, it's beautiful. Lord in heaven forgives all sin. I who walk the path to Eden, pray to abolish the original sin as all men falter. Oof, this is a church, all right. Oh yeah, it is. Aracely read out loud a passage at the entrance of the church, written in English. I don't understand. What does this all mean? Why is there a Christian church inside an Eastern shrine? Achi and the rest were looking around. It's an excellent question. Isn't anyone else creeped out? Well, that would be an understatement. You guys are right. There's obviously a deeper meaning here, no doubt about it. But maybe this a future challenge that we accidentally discovered. Maybe this is a future challenge we accidentally discovered. Oops. Typos every now and then. They happen. Levon walked up to the altar. There's a book here. Is it the Bible? I mean, probably. No, really. No. It says registry on the cover. Let's open it. The contents of the book were spread in various pages. 1693. Oh, yeah. We know what that's linking to. Bridget Bishop. Rebecca Nurse. Yep, I recognize that name. And that one. Sarah Good. Elizabeth Howe. I recognize that one too. Giles Corey. Oh, I know that one. Sarah Wilds. Thomas Pelletier? George Burroughs. George Jacobs. John Proctor. Oh, I know that one. John Willard. Martha Corey. Mary Easty. Mary Parker. Lavinia Prince. Alice Parker. Oh, Lavinia. Almost missed that. Anne Pudiator. Wilmot Red. Samuel Wardwell. Abigail Williams. Oh, I know that one. The list goes on forever. What is this? It's the name of people who died in Salem. All English names, too. No one's Japanese. How ominous. Love it. Stop joking around. This could be serious. We ought to analyze it further. It could be important. Yeah, I'm taking this book with me. And this is how Tsubame Kirshi got the curse of Jesus Christ. Woo, Taco. Woo. If Cartuli Marshy could hear you, he'd be so dead right now. Radical Georgian believers of faith. I'm ready to face those freaks anytime. Achi looked at the book again. It was covered in dust. This riddle's getting creepier by the day. Achi and the rest of Tsubame walked out of the church. Time was ticking. Soon the challenge would start. A pair of friends were all alone in the woods, talking. Say something. I can't believe you wanted Natuka of all people to stay. I told you what she did at the haunted house, didn't I? I'm sorry, I honestly am. I just thought they'd vote me out if my team kept losing. I feel so bad, Teona. Look at me. My eyes are swollen every time I'm left alone. Shame is suffocating me. I feel so horrible for betraying Mari. I just can't tell her the truth. And Lika. Oh gosh, Lika. Okay, calm down, it's fine. I'm a horrible person. I'm lying left and right, and I don't know how I can go on like this. Listen to me. Losing a friend or two is nothing compared to what we'll gain by winning. Oh, wow. You just said 1 or 2 friends worth a few millies. It might have just been 1. I don't remember how much this is worth, but whatever. Some millies. On Millie. However, you need to play your cards right. Go and tell Mari what happened. Apologize. You need her. And if things go south with Mari, offer an alliance to the other group. I can't protect you there, so you need to look out for yourself. You need to get to the merge somehow, so be prepared to start playing dirty. It's the only way. If you keep this up, they'll band together and vote you out. You need to be smarter than them. That's true. Teona. Forget about your feelings and just calm down. You have me. We'll figure something out. I don't know if I can do those kinds of things. You have to. I need you too, you know. I'm going to stay here as long as possible. I want us to be the final 2. We promised, didn't we? I don't know. I just don't know. Down, you've got this. I'll work my team and you work yours. They always underestimated us. It's time to prove them wrong. I will try. Don't expect much from me. Have faith in yourself and think about the prize. Worried about that money. Cha-ching. Can't blame him though. I can't say how I'd change if a few millies were thrown in my face to win this game. Sandanzuki Dorm. What are we waiting for? If we don't go to the haunted house now, it'll be too late. I was thinking, maybe we won't need to go back there after all. Today's challenge might have one too. I mean, it's not like I'm itching to go back there, but wouldn't it be more efficient to... Hey guys, can we talk? Nino, they're sending you now? No, well, yes, but I wanted to clear something up. Okay, we're listening. I'm under strict orders by my alliance to manipulate and spread lies. That's not me. I don't play like that. Salome told me to lie to you that Lika's out there trying to get rid of you. Take this intel as an apology from me for yesterday's vote. Doubt it'll make you feel better, though. Okay, Nino. That's something, at least. Natuka and I suppose it doesn't matter, just I have to stay loyal to the alliance I agreed to. I have my reasons and I don't expect you to understand them. I just need you to know that I have nothing personal against you or anyone, really. I intend to win this game, that's my only objective, and I will play it as clean as I possibly can. Being with Salome can't possibly end in your game being clean. I agree, she'll need to be dealt with eventually. And yet, you don't want to work with us at the moment. Correct. But why? I'm sorry, I can't tell you that. I suppose I'll end up upsetting you no matter what I say. Good luck, you two. If you best me in this fight and take me out before I can achieve my goals, it'll be an honorable defeat. I hope we can all fix our relationships when we meet again at 306. What even... Salome wants Lika out next. She hoped that you two would believe my lie. But think about it. This vote works for the two of you, too. Take Lika out before my alliance gets you. Or we can convince Lika to come with us and get rid of Salome, with Veronica. How does that sound? Assuming you can do that, sure. Somebody did betray you yesterday. You won't be able to patch things up that easily. Yeah, I mean, that's facts. They're hiding it too, which makes this conflict much more difficult than it has to be. Well, good luck. The challenge will start soon, probably. I need to prepare. See you later. And Nino left them. I don't know. I could be on board with the Lika vote. You serious? Take out Lika before Salome? You don't know who Lika and Veronica are going to stick with. You're starting to sound like Natuka. Ugh. This is such bull. I'm sorry. Let's just talk with Lika after the challenge. She saved me yesterday. She told me to trust her. I looked her in the eye and she told me to have faith in her. Lika would never lie to me like that. So you're saying that Veronica is capable of lying then? No, I mean, somebody has to be. See, you can't make up your mind. So let's make this easier and assume that both of them are wolves. That is literally the dumbest thing you've said today. Valid. They betrayed you, hurt your trust. been kissing their butts since yesterday when they lied to your face. If you want to deal with them with your goody-goody attitude, fine, but I'll deal with it the way it should be dealt with. Ugh. Even their alliance is being strained now. I'm not going to let them do this to you. Oh, back off. What's with this overprotective bullshit? I never asked for your help. Fine. I'm sorry, I know you mean well. Thank you. I need to cool my head. I'm going out for a while. Clock was ticking. We're back to Tsubame? I'd assume so. Yeah. Teona was in the common room. This is her only chance to talk to him alone. Irakli, you promised to talk after the challenge yesterday, so can we talk now? To be honest, I was putting this off, but fine, let's talk. Do you think about what I said? About you being next after I'm voted out? I did, and I don't agree. I won't be joining you in an alliance. Sorry. Taco's my friend, and I'm tight with the guys. Marie's my childhood friend, too. I don't want to go against them. You're making a huge mistake. Don't you want to succeed? I'm here to have a great time. If I do end up with a prize, that'd just be a bonus. I don't care about the rule of never returning to Japan ever again. I have different plans anyway. Irakli, please. This is the same as you eliminating me. Weren't you on good terms with everyone yesterday? That doesn't matter. If we lose today, it'll be the repeat of the first day. I don't want to go home. You'll have to find somebody else. Sorry, Teona. I suggest you relax. Just relax and have fun. Ugh, just throwing this fan in the fire. This isn't over yet. But it was almost over. Just a few more minutes and Tatia would call them soon. Another day of an adventure. Or rather, another day of sacrifice and loss. I see. I do kind of see where he's coming from, but I won't tarnish my pride. When they realize the truth, it'll be too late. That means you'll be all alone on your team. The hidden immunity idol is the only option for me. I'll give it to you if I find one, I promise. Are you sure? Of course, it's way too early for you to go home. Plus, I want to be the one who writes down your name. You bitch. The biggest bitch. Iwata laughed and hugged her. She hugged Lika tight. For some reason, she felt desperate. They hugged, but they'd be up against one another. Both of them couldn't be winners today. That was the rule of this game. The clock was ticking. Mari and Giga sat with doubts. Marie looked at her trio with joy. Lika walked alone. Teona hid her desperation. Salome sat with her broken soul. Miranda kept looking out the window. And Guanza felt something amiss. Irakli and Taco sat in their dorm. Prepared for the upcoming quest. And Veronica cried with shame. The time has come. The real reason why they were all here was about to begin again. The devil will whisper once more. And Tatia's voice could be heard all over the island. I really thought it was about to end there.
Attention! It is time to begin today's challenge. Both teams, please come to the common area immediately.
The voice echoed. First to arrive was Irakli.
Oh, I was waiting for this.
Oh, give my voice a break.
Glad to see you in high spirits.
Slowly, everyone came to the center. Achi, Taco, Guanza, Marie and Levon, Miranda, Salome, Nino, Lika, Giga, and Mari, and Veronica.
Congratulations on making it to the third day of the game.
Fire music.
Before we begin, let us take a look at Sandanzuki's formation. Natuka was voted out last night, making her the second loser of the game.
You guys shot yourselves in the foot.
What do you know about the circumstances of our team? Keep your opinions to yourself.
That's valid, Giga. I'm just saying, bro.
Good job, Sandanzuki. That abuser didn't deserve to be here.
Oh, that's bold coming from you. Someone is shooting someone in cold blood, not an act of aggression. I guess her voice didn't make it in?
You are allowed to do whatever you need to win during the challenges.
You're allowed to, but
Through augmented reality,
the court of public
anything
opinion's
goes.
something else.
Now enough banter. Today's challenge is going to be a good one.
Should we expect more mountain climbing and eyeball demons?
Oh, I know exactly what to expect, but...
No mountains today.
Hey, Suame Gaishi, you're grossly misunderstanding something here, I think. The only reason you won yesterday is because the last members of our team succeeded in beating Tsuyohime. You wouldn't have won if it wasn't for us. So, I would like to ask that all of you come down from your high horse and keep your overconfident egos in check. I mean, fair. Natuka went crazy. Your moment of triumph won't last long, I promise.
Now that's a declaration of war, alright.
What is she on about?
Salome, what are you...
I said enough banter, didn't I? Today's
That you did.
challenge theme is a maze. All of you will awaken in a room with an opponent from the other team.
Now, I remember this.
Everything's in AR from the start this time, so be prepared.
This was a wild one.
Also,
Looking forward to seeing it
an
again.
instructor will be present who will give you various tasks. She will explain in detail once we start the challenge. And at the end, the team with the most points wins. Now, take the device.
Everyone took the nanotech she handed out.
Wait for my cue. The challenge will commence at once. This'll be an instantaneous projection. Ready yourselves.
My anxiety's killing me. Please be safe. Please be safe.
Guess our lines aren't in either? Okay, I'm ready. Achi looked at his team.
Don't worry, guys. You got this. Keep an eye out for the idol.
Everyone nodded. Over at St. Nanzuki, Salome spread her arms. Well, I know we all pretty much hate each other, but we can't afford to lose, can we? Right, Giga?
Right. Let's all give it our all.
My stun gun is fully charged. I'm ready.
It's got the stun gun. Stay strapped. Good luck, everyone.
We're ready, Sensei. Let's go!
Very well. 3, 2, prepare yourselves. 1!
It's ending here, right? Roughly? Is it not? Wait, how long is it gonna go? I mean, it was part 1, so I figured it was split. Like here. In that instant, the world shut down for the competitors, sending them to a different plane. Nothing could be seen, neither could it be heard. Vast space of emptiness engulfed everything, and here, nothing existed. Neither an observer to describe this plane, nor any object. And then, slowly, an idea was born. A thought. One after the other, thoughts filled in an empty vessel. And multiple ideas gave birth to a mind. And so it began to ask the question of old. Where am I? Marie felt cold surface with her hands. She quickly realized she was on a floor somewhere. Mustering her strength, she tried to stand. She opened her eyes slowly and saw the newly born world alight. Her mouth opened on its own. She looked at the vast space in bewilderment. After all, she was looking at a vast space of cosmos, the realm which denied human entry, the realm which could not be conquered by men even through science and knowledge. The final frontier. Hundreds of millions of stars could be seen, or in alien worlds could be seen, glowing in all sorts of beautiful colors. Light shone brightly and the stars danced in this ocean of space. Marie appeared to be standing on some sort of an Asian-looking platform, floating in this vast sea of darkness. For a very long time, she kept looking at this insane beauty, speechless.
Welcome, Challenger.
Suddenly, Marie heard a voice and she immediately turned around. It was her, the ghost of Rashomon.
Tsuyohime.
Huh.
So, you're here too, huh? I thought we killed you yesterday.
I do not know what you were referring to. My apologies. My name is not Tsuyohime. I am called Garanoto.
Iran no To.
I greet all who visit us at this great temple of Koto Amatsukami.
Koto Amatsukami. That's Shinto, isn't it?
Correct.
Yesterday's challenge was bizarre enough with the demons and floating fire spitting last bosses. This one takes the cake. I need to calm down and get as many info out of her as I can. As much info out of her as I can? Calm down, Marie. It's all fake. No matter how legit all of this looks, it's all fake.
I see. So you'll be playing a different character this time, huh? Interesting. But still, the AR today is magnificent. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
The glimpse of this temple's splendor is not a privilege many humans are granted. You would be wise to appreciate the gift the gods have given you.
It feels like I'm in a dream.
Marie was delighted to be able to witness such a fantastical scene. Even while knowing the illusion, it was hard not to lose yourself in it. Her mind was fooled to think that the temple she stood on was real, floating in deep space. As soon as she tried to explore, something caught her eye at the corner of the wooden hall.
Is that... Nino, are you okay?
Nina was there, unconscious. Marie rushed to her aid.
Don't freak out. Take a deep breath. It's all AR.
Oh my god. Is that... Are we floating?
I'd be having that reaction too.
Welcome to the third day, I suppose.
Greetings to you as well, new challenger.
Oh no, not you. I know who you are.
No, you do not.
Yes, Asuyahime.
You would be wise not to yell. We are in a sacred place.
She's a different character today. Her name's,
Garanoto.
Iran no To. I forgot it again too.
Need a minute.
Welcome to the temple of Koto Amatsukami, the primordial gods of Shinto. We revere the old gods here. This is their sacred territory and their domain. Your objective is to gain the blessings of the primordial six.
Hachi's going to love this.
Is everyone else unconscious like we were?
Probably.
Indeed.
Okay, Garanoto. How do we gain the blessings of the primordial six?
And who even are the primordial six?
They are the ones who gave birth to our world.
This is the time when I should be remembering their names, but... alas. Sorry, Nina.
You two are from opposing teams. Only one of you can win the blessings of Ama no Tokotachi, one of the six.
Ame no Tokotachi, the goddess of the heaven, right?
Not a goddess. They are genderless. They were the last of the Koto Amatsukami to be born. They govern the eternity of heaven and bless those who walk the righteous path.
We've gotten this explanation before, but I honestly forgot all of this, so interesting to see.
You will be transported to a nexus where life does not exist. That world is a blank canvas, ready to be filled with all kinds of creation. That is how our world looked before the gods painted it over to what we see now. In that nexus, you will battle yourselves.
Ourselves, not each other?
You will find something that you cherish, something you care deeply for in there, and your trial will be to determine whether you are drunk with your ideals or not. Ame no Tokotachi asks you, can you let go of what you love the most?
Interesting.
Oh, yeah, totally. I date, like, a new person every month.
I don't think that's what you meant.
Nino, now's not the time.
Sorry.
The one who can will win their blessing. The one who cannot will fail.
Simple enough.
Ugh, damn it. I'm so nervous.
Don't worry. I like to play it fair. I'm not like Natuka and the rest.
Much appreciated.
Close your eyes.
The two of them did what they were told.
Once you open it, you will be in the Nexus.
Good luck, Nino.
Likewise.
The Shrine Maiden snapped her fingers, and once again, the two of them were met with darkness. The sensation was similar. They soon realized that their surroundings were changing. She found herself in a white plain of nothingness. She couldn't see the sky or the ground. The space around her was surrounded with white cubes, floating midair. What the? She looked down and realized she was standing on one of those cubes, afloat. Small, big, all sorts of shapes and sizes kept flying everywhere.
Nino? Nino! Are you there?
She called out, but Nina was gone. She was all alone.
I see. So, the challenge has already begun. Okay, what now?
I think she said I would find something that I cherish or love. Does that mean I have to keep moving forward until I find it? But where? How? Just look at this place. I guess I can make the jump to that platform over there. But is that the correct path? Well, it's the only path I can get to, so...
Here goes nothing.
She jumped to the nearest platform and continued her walk.
Where's the light coming from?
Every time she stepped on the white platform, her feet left ripples on the cube.
A blank canvas, huh?
Whoever's in charge of the challenge sure has style.
Wait, what's...
It feels like, they're just kind of gassing themselves up. She stopped and looked at two silhouettes in the distance. Oh, it's going to be Levon and, Achi. Whoops. It was. I didn't even read that. She stopped and looked at two silhouettes in the distance. Marie started to speed up, thinking she finally found what she was meant to. As she got closer, the two silhouettes became visible and she immediately recognized them. It was Achi and Levon, with their backs facing her.
Guys? What are you doing here?
Meanwhile, Nino, after awakening in this Nexus world, was trying to find something that would help her finish this challenge. She ran and jumped from one platform to another. It wasn't difficult for her. This kind of physical activity was nothing compared to what she did during her training. Nino Papunashvili, a 23-year-old young adult, was born and raised in Tbilisi, capital of Georgia. I'm probably butchering these pronunciations, I'm sorry. Having spent most of her childhood in the outskirts of Tbilisi, she knew the ugliness of people from a very young age. Georgian people have a very conservative view on how one ought to act in society. Everyone valued family, history, nationalism, and faith. All spoke of the gospel, all conducted their lives with justice and kindness. Georgians kept repeating the virtue of kindness and lived in accordance with their interpretation of it. However, that was only just a facade that existed to blind the naive from actual evil. The church actively hid all corruption. The government silenced all outlets that spoke of injustice and killings. So there was a serious abuse of power that those in charge kept utilizing to their every whim. This, of course, reflected on the common folk. If you can get away with violence, the moral compass ceases to exist. Nino knew from the start that people were dangerous. After all, she'd seen victims of abuse. She'd seen people assaulted openly in the streets. She disliked the way of her city and her people. One day, she heard of a martial arts group, the Goju Ryu, hard soft style.
What am I supposed to be looking for?
Disregarding the weird nature of the world, she walked, keeping her calm. She was a weapon of Goju Ryu. Nino respected their teachings. She thought that the moral and the philosophy taught in Goju Ryu were correct. She respected and admired all of her masters.
Ugh.
She saw a few stairs carved out on the white platform.
This is it.
She climbed the stairs. Keep calm, keep calm. She got to the top and her eyes went wide. Oh. In a black, extravagant chair sat the Grand Mistress of Goju Ryu.
What?
Natuka's eyes kept glaring at Nino, smug and confident, smiling at her.
What's the meaning of this?
Can't you tell?
You are what I cherish and idolize the most?
I suppose it makes sense if she's an embodiment of her, like Goju Ryu.
I see, but...
How would the game designers know that I've been thinking about Natuka lately? Are they watching our every step?
I welcome you to the blank canvas. Here, the only thing that's real is you.
You're an AR, and not the real Nautica, I presume.
Call it what you want, but the fact is that I'm here.
Are we supposed to fight?
Oh, please. You can't even put a single scratch on me.
Ugh. That's right. I'm a mere apprentice. I'm no match against a true Grand Master. Why are you here? Why you? How can they be mimicking a real person to such details? I don't understand. How? Her voice, those eyes, the demeanor, everything is Nautica. Is it really her? This music is fire. I can't tell, but the way she's looking at me right now, she's exactly the same as she was yesterday. And those menacing eyes, that tone. I thought it was just a one-time thing, but ever since she attacked Teona and the rest, I thought something was wrong. I just didn't understand this change. She feels like a completely different person.
You clearly have something to say. Speak!
I don't understand. I thought you believed in our teachings. I thought they were your ideals. But ever since we got here, all you did was cause conflict and berate others. You attacked our friends out of enjoyment.
This is an arc that I don't think we had before.
I saw you fighting with Tsuyohime yesterday, and you looked like a wild beast, enjoying every minute of it.
And what of it?
You once said we should protect the weak, to always be honorable in our battles. You told us that fighting wasn't a sport, but a last resort when all other forms of conflict resolution failed. You called us peacekeepers. I understand that you wanted to win this competition, but that wasn't you. It couldn't have been.
This money changes people.
Ideals, honor, kindness, justice. Yes, that is what they taught me, and that is what I taught you. Our dojo spoke of equality too. They were so proud with their spiel of being allies of justice to women.
Yes, and I thought that was a good thing. The only reason I got accepted in our dojo is 'cause it was the only one willing to take girls in.
I guess that's why she was accepted too.
Oh, it does look that way at first. I will not deny it. Surely the inclusion of women in something so physical was a step in the right direction for this idiotic nation. Georgian women love to speak of their oppression. They enjoy their position of victimhood. Oh, such unfortunate souls. They become slaves to the patriarchal families in which they grow to old age, serving the husband and then the children. A never-ending cycle of accepted social slavery.
Jeez, they're going hard right now.
They age and complain and whine and cry over their pathetic lives and yet still continue to be slaves to tradition. You want to know why? It's because they're comfortable with their misery. True power needs patience and an unbreakable will. I didn't join Goju Ryu so that I could feel comfortable knowing that first-wave feminism from the West forced our people to change. The change didn't occur because of some newfound realization. Every step forward that happens is motivated by their fear of losing face with their international allies.
I mean, fair.
Our dojo was much of the same. They tried to change its appearance, but the rampant touching and the subtle harassment was plain to the eye. Do you really believe their philosophical nonsense, which most likely was created by a man with countless of wives and slaves in some bygone century, was something I believed in?
Good lord. Nautica's she's going ballistic.
I didn't become a martial artist to honor a system created by men. I became a martial artist because I knew it'd be my first step towards ultimate power. That is my path and my goal. I have no intentions of being kind or just.
Sheesh.
I wish to be the strongest of them all, so I can be the one looking down from above.
This might change Nino's outlook here a little bit, huh?
Everything you ever told us was a lie. I looked up to you. I thought you were an inspiration to all of us.
Spur to kick her off that cube.
I thought you were breaking boundaries and labels that our people so strongly believed in. But this isn't equality. This isn't justice. Your position is no different from an oppressor. You're no different from those very men who, for centuries, disregarded our right to even speak.
That's right. I'm no hero, and I don't want to be one. All I want is to never feel helpless ever again.
Goodness. Man. I mean, fair enough, though. These characters suddenly got a lot more interesting.
And for that, I am willing to step over every last man, woman, and child until all my ambitions come to fruition. This game could have helped me with that. That's all there was to it.
How low have you sunk?
Ugh.
And how high of a horse are you sitting on? Open your eyes! This is how our world operates. Yes, we're all so good at pretending otherwise, but everything we do is basically the same as crushing somebody else in order to get what we want.
Enough. I don't want to hear any more of your nonsense. I have my own ideals and my way of seeing things. I believe that people can change, and I believe we all can be kind to one another. I will always fight for that. If I was mistaken on my views of you, then you're nothing but an obstacle I need to tear down.
Okay, Nino's gonna do it.
You're about to prove my point, my dear. You wish to get rid of me and my truth in order to get what you want.
Ooh. I mean...
You delusional poor girl.
Stand up, Natuka.
Well, I always wanted to see just how well you'd fight against me.
Hit her with a stun gun.
Well then.
Nautica stood up.
Let's give our spectators a show worth their time!
Guys?
Levon and Achi ignored her questions again.
What's up with you?
Oh! I actually vaguely think I remember this. I might be wrong. Brutal. Suddenly, Levon turned around and grabbed Marie. Jeez. Wish I actually sold that. Okay. Levon had grabbed her by the neck, choking her with incredible brute strength.
Stop!
Marie was losing her breath. Not knowing what to do, she kept throwing her arms around, trying to hit him. And then she dug her nails in Levon's arm, forcing him to let go. She was free. Achi and Levon looked at her, both emotionless and with death in their eyes. You gotta throw them off. Even though they had the appearance of her friends, such blank expressions made them look like the monsters out for a hunt. Marie realized these two weren't her friends. They tried grabbing her again, but she started running. You gotta get rid of him. Kick him off the cube. What am I doing? Where am I going? What's going on? What the hell is going on? Is this all AR? How? How are they doing this? She said we'd face something we cherish here. It makes sense for me to see them, but oh, damn it. What am I supposed to do? That felt horrible. Lev doing that to me is an image that I don't want to remember ever again. Yeah, that was brutal. Oh god, this is bad. This is bad. Are they following me? Shit, they're fast. I need to run. Come on. Back to Nino. Yep. Arm to arm, the two of them clashed. Nautica grinned at her discipline.
I joined that alliance of freaks for you! And I would have taken you to the end with me if you had let me! I care for you, Nino. I really do! I never would have let you defend for yourself! You're one of mine!
You're a monster.
Don't be a weakling.
You know nothing about what it means to be strong. You are the one who needs help.
Dang, okay.
I care about you too. You were my goal, my inspiration. You're my friend. That wasn't you. It just can't be.
That was me!
Ugh,
Nino couldn't overpower her. Stun her.
I refuse to believe it.
Hit her with a stun gun.
You're a fool.
This is all AR. This is all AR. You're not even real.
If you can't tell, does it really matter?
I can't beat her with strength.
Rogava would be so disappointed.
What?
Nautica slipped. The name Rogava slipped her up. Nino punched Nautica's fist, not missing that opening. Ugh. Created the opening and then used the stun gun. And her fully charged stun gun came flying with lightning bolts. In a second, it'll make contact. Achi grabbed Marie by her hair and pulled her back. When she twirled back at him, he made a fist. Dang, she getting beat up. Yikes. She fell. Shocked at what was happening, she looked at her friend staring over her. He got on top of her and readied another punch. Dang, those red eyes! Marie started to shake, shocked to her core, frozen.
Stop!
Achi raised his fist.
Don't! Stop!
Is this her tapping out? She was scared. Fear and helplessness were all she could feel. Weak, hopeless, and vulnerable. She was the prey a predator would feast upon. A boy she loved was about to punch her with all his might. She was shaking in fear and completely still. Thought crossed her mind. So, this is what it's like to look from the eyes of a victim. Tears started to well up. She was terrified. Yikes, yeah, this is terrifying.
No, stop! Stop the challenge! Stop the challenge!
Yeah, we know who won this one. Nautica was electrocuted with a stun gun. In pain, she wailed and laughed, disappearing.
Go in peace.
That is quite enough.
Yeah, Nino caught the dub here. Assuming that was the end goal. Seemed like it. They were back to the temple, floating in space.
Congratulations to our first victor, Nino.
Caught a fat dub. Nino stood, watching Tsuyuhime, or rather, Garen no To, in awe. Marie was on the floor, trying to regain her composure. God, crap, what was that? How could you do that? Who thought of that?
Marie, what happened? Are you okay?
Yeah, that was messed up.
Ame no Tokotachi values life above all. As she is the primordial concept of heaven, she wishes for prosperity and light for all men. The greatest sin you can commit against her is an act of greed. All men have that which they are bound to. Ame no Tokotachi respects those who can cut themselves from their attachments.
Hey, in the end, Nino was right. She can.
Nino, you win in that regard. As for you, Marie, I can see you are a woman who has had many conflicting battles with yourself.
I've been saying her
A
own name
human
wrong
like
this whole
you
time.
surely would have
Unlucky.
seen through the illusion of falsehood. And yet, just seeing the two of them was enough to convince you of the trickery. Our mind is our natural enemy, and yet, also our greatest ally. Nino, you win. You have gained the blessing of Ame no Tokotachi.
That's what, 1 down, 5 to go?
That was more realistic than I would have liked. I'm still shaking.
Who did you see?
Lev and Achi. What about you?
Nautica.
Natuka? Why?
I don't know.
That's cap. Nino lied.
Let us continue toward our next destination. Walk with me.
They started walking in the direction the priestess pointed at. Each step was like a grand adventure, not knowing what kind of scenery would reveal itself upon them. It must have been about 30 minutes since they'd been here, and yet every glance of this temple's splendor was breathtaking. Eventually the wooden hall ended, and they stepped into a courtyard of white, beautiful tiles. Apparently this wasn't just a wooden temple afloat. It was more of a grandiose building with infinite expansion. The road spinned upwards, downwards. All sense of gravity was made fun of by the structure of this mysterious place.
This hall symbolizes the eternity of life. There is a beginning, so too is there an end, but they are all one and the same. Where we stand now is the very universe in which we live in.
Looks impressive and beautiful.
Marisol had her mood soured by her experience with her task.
Where are we going?
They saw Miranda and Taco unconscious. They ran to them.
Do not worry.
I wish I could take a picture of this. Oh, they're waking up.
Taco opened her eyes and screamed.
Did I die? Is this what hell looks like? Why did Tatia bring me into this game? Why? Marie, what's going on?
There.
Relax. You're in the middle of the challenge. Ours is over. Looks like you two are next.
A challenge? Here? Oh my god, you...
As Taco screamed, Miranda stood up.
Will you shut up? My head is splitting. What the hell? Now we're talking. This place looks amazing. Where are we?
Why is the floor glowing?
Valid question.
We're floating in space on a large temple.
You know, something slight.
Damn, I gotta see this for myself.
Miranda ran around, admiring the scenery.
Miro, I've heard some terrible things about you. Are you really trying to vote off Lika?
Who told you that?
Gvansa.
Figures Lika would talk with Gwanza. Well, I don't know what the exact plan is, but it might go in that direction. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what you wanted her to say here.
But...
It's a...
Chill, it's just a game. I'll buy you guys apology
Somebody's
got to
get voted off.
With my prize.
Ugh, you're too damn evil.
Oh, hey, it's that hottie from yesterday. Do you want my number?
Greetings. I am Gara Noto.
The priestess explained what she had said to Marie and Nino a few minutes ago.
So, Sandanzuki's in the lead then.
Nice one, Helmet Ninja.
Helmet Ninja. I'm vibing with the name.
Thanks.
People behind this game sure know how to spice things up. So, this is what the majestic battle from yesterday felt like. Glad I'm not missing out this time. Are you an AR?
I am simply the priestess of the shrine. That is all you need to know. Do not question me, challengers.
Fair enough.
I am of no worth here.
You remember nothing from being Soyohime?
I am sorry, but I do not know what you are talking about. But time is wasting.
They all got a challenge to do.
Tamar and Miranda, I will explain the details of your battle.
Ooh, that's the legal name.
This room worships the second lord of the Koto Amatsukami, Lord Umashi Ashika Bihikoji, the deity of energy.
That's the name.
Umashi Ashika Bihikoji created the essence of power, the core of energy. He grants men the will and power to carry out their desires. He praises hard work and condones laziness.
Okay, fair enough.
Sounds like a chill dude.
Yeah, she's like, just do what you want.
But laziness, huh? Taco has no chance of winning this challenge then.
Ugh, bitch, you saying I'm lazy?
Come on, Tak. You know I'm right.
It says condones laziness. So that's supposed to be condemns? Condones means allow, so I don't know. I'm a little confused.
I swear, next time you stay over at my place, I'm gonna murder you.
Next time we meet, it'll be at my luxurious house in Hawaii. After I win. Not your Rustavi.
Your challenge is simple. You
Exposed.
must display your strength.
Physical strength?
Not quite.
Lots of strengths.
What the kami wants is your energies and powers worth.
Good luck, Taco.
You can do it, Miranda.
Marie and Nino encouraged the girls.
Please drink this water. After drinking this, you will be unable to tell a lie.
Ooh,
you will be
okay.
asked 3 questions, and depending on your answer, you will either gain or lose points.
Interesting. Miranda and Taco took the bowls. They drank it.
Tamar, please sit over there. You do the same over there, Miranda.
They did as they were told.
Let us confirm that the serum is in effect. Miranda, Lie and try to tell me a false name.
You think this magic juice is going to work? I'm a professional liar, you know.
Not anymore.
My name's Miranda. What? My name's Miranda. My name is Miranda. Miranda.
Unlucky. She's trying.
I really can't lie.
Finally, the honest you.
Oh, are you enjoying this? Tell me your previous crush's name then.
As if I would ever tell you. It's Dato. Oh no. No.
Unlucky.
Beautiful.
That's evil.
Let us begin.
Miranda and Taco stop joking around.
Let us test your will to persist.
Alright, let's see what's going on here. Fire music.
Imagine a situation in which you were separated from your goal by a bridge. The bridge could kill you. Do you proceed?
The answer is obvious. I would do everything to achieve my goal. So I would not proceed. What? That's not what I wanted to say. I would not proceed.
That's your answer then.
Damn!
That's
I
the
would
truth.
proceed towards the goal regardless of the dangerous bridge in order to achieve true success.
It's kind of opposite of what you'd expect from these two. But it makes sense at the same time.
Very well. The point of persistence by hard work goes to Tamar. 1-0.
Take that, bitch.
Ooh, it's only one
You
score.
deserve it. Because you're the cutest person ever and the gem of my life. What the hell? That's not what I wanted to say.
Oh, please, tell me more.
Hey, yo.
I can't roast people anymore.
Unlucky.
What have you done to me?
You hate to see it.
Question number 2.
That's terrible.
You have a choice between a prosperous life with all your goals achieved, without a single element of the world, love. The other choice is peasantry and poverty, but with love and joy. Which do you choose?
That's a tough one.
I don't think success matters without happiness. I choose poverty and happiness.
Love is a chemical reaction in the brain. A glitch. I choose success.
Point goes to Miranda.
Ooh.
Umashi Ashika Bihikoji values hard work, not the emotional state. Umashi Ashika Bihikoji does not believe in the concept of happiness or joy. Hard work and pragmatism are his primary philosophy. 1-1. We're even.
Interesting.
You're a bitch, Miranda.
And you're my little cutie pie. Stop talking to me.
You just stop responding.
Making me say things I don't want to.
Oh, really? It's the truth serum, remember? I
Unlucky.
didn't know you loved me this much.
Love you.
What the heck? His voice acting killing me. I'm not gonna lie. This is good. Taco burst out laughing.
Final question.
Oh, final one.
Umashi Ashika Bihikoji values hard work, but not crime. As he is a primordial god, he condemns senseless violence. In front of you, there is a kunai. A god asks of you to kill the other, and they shall give you all the power of the world. What do you do?
I'll take the kunai and
Ooh.
kill her.
Jeez.
Ouch, that stings. I'll kiss you too. Damn it.
She wouldn't
I
do it.
won't kill Taco even for ultimate power. And what about this bitch? What a cutthroat.
Nero, you're really just a huge tsundere, aren't you?
Guess so.
Shut up.
Exposed.
Point goes to Miranda.
Oh, that's another dub for Sandanzuki.
The winner of this round is Sandanzuki. Umashi Ashika Bihikoji only believes in hard work through just means. Anything more is a sin.
Unlucky.
Be wary of those who would use trickery to gain success, for that is not the true way.
That should be a lesson to you, Miranda.
Well, that was an interesting challenge for sure.
I lost because I'm a murderer.
It's okay.
No, it really isn't.
Don't worry, Taco. The challenges this time feel very illogical and tasteless.
Definitely tasteless.
Greed towards ultimate power is something that could probably break a lot of humans.
Yeah.
Reminds me of someone I know.
Yeah, it does.
Indeed. It is not something mere mortals should ever experience. There is no right or wrong, in truth. Gods try to define the borders, but the simple truth is that they do not know either.
That's terrifying.
Did the truth serum wear off?
Yes.
Screw you, Taco. I hope you choke to death.
You know what? I don't even mind losing. Hearing you say that cutesy stuff was beautiful.
It was worth it.
Yeah.
We must depart.
The girls followed her back to the wooden hall once more.
I can't wait to hear Teona yell at my face about being useless again.
I lost too, so you're not alone.
Somebody's got to clutch up, bro.
Wow, just look at this place. I've never seen anything like this before.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, makes me wish we could experience something like this under different circumstances.
Fair. The Miko stopped at one of the sliding doors. She opened it, and the wooden hall connected to another stone temple. The girls went after her. They were met with a beautiful open courtyard, with the purple sky of I think I was supposed to say stars. Of stars illuminating the landscape. As soon as they stepped inside, Marie noticed something immediately.
Achi.
That boy slumped. While the rest admired the fantastical scene unfolding in front of them, Marie ran up to Achi.
Oh, I wish I had my smartphone. I'd take so many pictures here.
Yeah, unlucky.
Aw, do you miss your IG, poser?
Are you going to overcompensate for all the nice things you said with insults?
Guess so. Marie ducked and slapped Achi on the cheek.
Wake up. We're in the middle of a challenge.
Achi opened his eyes immediately and jumped up.
What's going on? Did Tadia set it off?
Yeah.
Whoa. This place. I feel dizzy.
Calm down. The weird feeling will wear off soon. Sit down for a minute.
Achi looked around and saw the priestess.
Greetings.
Hello?
Is that Giga?
Giga was on the other side of the courtyard.
You okay?
Ow! My head. Jeez. Aw, crap. Don't tell me I missed out on everything.
Nope.
Don't worry. You didn't miss anything.
Yeah, nada. Except for the floating temple in space and truth serums ruining people's reputation.
Yeah, true.
Oh my god. Wow. Where are we? What is this?
The magnificence of the AR technology.
Does that mean we're in the woods?
Maybe.
I can't believe what I'm seeing
Maybe.
right now.
I don't...
Do not worry, Master Giga. You are safe.
You're that woman Mari fought.
No, I am the priestess of the Temple of Koto Amatsukami.
The priestess started to explain everything once more. This would be the third time she did this.
So, that means I'm up against Giga, huh?
Huh.
The two guys looked at one another. For some reason, there was a clear tension and hostility coming from Giga.
The one to judge you two is Kami Musubi. Kami Musubi is a deity that constantly wants a jester. Much like the one the previous two had with the Nexus, you two will be transported to another plane.
Fun.
Your objective will be to overcome loss.
Ooh, that doesn't sound fun.
Hold on a minute. Transported to another plane?
It's an AR illusion. Mine was like that too.
Was it bad?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Be prepared for anything. Remember, what you see is an illusion.
Sounds easy enough.
You might think that.
No, don't get cocky. When you're in there, you stop to question the world around you. If I could describe the feeling, it's like when you don't doubt the dream you're seeing in your sleep. It's messed up, so be ready.
Okay. What about the clues in the idols? Did you find anything?
I don't think we'll have time to look for those today.
Yeah.
Where's
Probably
Mari?
not.
I don't know. It's not her turn yet, I guess.
Gika, we're in the lead right now, so don't blow the streak.
He's gonna blow it.
Right. Another plane. Nexuses. Totally normal stuff. Completely normal. Let's go. I'm ready.
That sprite is beautiful.
Once you are in the Nexus, you will see a tree and a knife. The knife can only be used once for your advantage. The usage of that knife will result in the loss for one who failed to secure it. Choose wisely on what you will do.
Interesting. Giga and Archie stepped forward.
Good luck.
You too.
Begin.
Yeah, at least there's some friendliness there, and with a snap, the world around the two boys changed. The darkness soon took form, and they found themselves in a nighttime forest. As soon as they opened their eyes, the pale moonlight hitting a huge tree came into view. Are they in the same area? It was a bit far from where the two stood. Yeah, okay. In this dark forest, nothing but the tree could be seen.
Wait. Wow. That was...
This is insane. I feel like I'm a broken record at this point, but how is this possible?
That's a good question, man. Indeed, how was it possible? No one could accuse the world they stood in of fabrication. It was not a construct, or an illusion, or a set. They stood on real grass, and they could feel the real wind chilling their skin.
I see the tree. I guess we're meant to go there?
Yeah, let's move.
And so they moved. I don't think you guys should be working together, but
yesterday?
I respect it. It's about to go down, I'd bet, but...
Well, a lot of things.
You won't tell me, huh?
No offense, I don't know where my allegiance is right now, so I don't think it's wise to speak about internal team issues with the opposing team.
That's valid.
Fair
I respect that. They continued to walk in silence after that. The closer they got to the tree, more and more fields and objects came to view. Giga kept gazing at the opening of the forest. Thought he saw something resembling a cemetery, but with the fear factor already settling in, he decided not to dwell on it. They didn't speak of it, but anxiety kept creeping in on them. The fear, the anticipation. Giga's heart started to beat faster, and Archel kept wiping his forehead from sweat. They were terrified.
It's huge. Can you see the top?
I don't think so.
Their eyes kept following the huge tree and tracing its branches, and then both of them saw something horrific.
Is that... What?
Mari?
On a long branch, high up on the tree, too high to make out the details and yet plain enough to see, were two people hanging, dwindling, and fighting for air. Oh my god, what, do they have to use the knife to cut one of them down? What the... What? Dear God. Marie and Mari were hung by the neck on the tree, desperately clinging to life. They were suffocating.
Oh God, what is this? What is this? What do I do? What do I do? What should we do? Fuck, Mari, I got you. I'm gonna climb up.
Giga started to run towards the tree. Don't forget the knife.
Wait, you can't climb up there.
So what the fuck do you suggest? They're gonna suffocate. Oh God, we need to do something right now. Oh shit, oh fuck.
Dang. I'm really digging Giga's voice actor, man. I'm really digging it. I don't know if they're watching, but I just... props to you. I'm really enjoying them in this role. Archer looked at Marie struggling to survive from below. Realizing this was not the time to be frozen, he started to move. He couldn't bear to look at her any longer. Something glittered in the grass when he did.
Knife.
Oh, he shouldn't have said that. Meanwhile, Giga was circling the tree.
I see the knot in the rope. It's right here.
The knife. I got it.
Bro,
Good. Let's cut them down quick.
you can only cut down one, you fools! The knot was going in two different directions. One for Marie, one for Mari. Archel quickly ran towards the tied rope. He placed the knife on top of the rope. It is a mechanical knife, the one you take when you're tracking or camping, and it was eaten up with rust. As soon as Archie put it on the rope, he realized that too much force would break the knife in two. It'll break.
What?
I wasn't there.
Yes. The knife feels like it's going to snap.
So what do we do?
If I do it slow, it'll still break. Fuck. I think I need to swing it fast. Hope for the best.
Archie got close to the knot that held Marie. As soon as he placed the knife, Giga's punch came in, smashing Archel's face. Oh yeah, they got a scrap, bro.
What the fuck are you doing?
If Archie used that knife to cut Marie down, it would break. If the knife breaks, Giga won't be able to cut Mari down. The knife could only be used once. That was the rule.
If you use that, I won't be able to cut Mari down.
Y'all best get to scrapping.
Give me the knife. Fucking give me the knife!
Time was running out. The struggles of the girls echoed in the dark forest.
Give me the knife right now.
Y'all best get to scrapping. Pow, pow. I'm just saying, it's the only way.
No.
And Giga charged in. Fists came flying towards Achi. The knife fell. Blocking and catching Giga's fists, Achi retaliated. Mayhem begun. Fists came flying from all sorts of direction and hit Achi on the face, cheek, nose. The two looked less like young boys and more like wild animals, trying to knock the other down.
Stay down.
Fuck you.
Giga's leg hit Achi on his ribs. Ugh! That boy tried to tell him to stay down. Hell no. Achi fell. Giga started running towards the knife.
Mari, just a few more seconds. Just a few more seconds and I'll get you down.
He yelled as he ran. As he was about to pick the knife up, Achi slammed himself towards Giga. Jeez. They fell and continued to roll.
We're wasting precious time. They could fucking die.
Let go.
Achi was on top of Giga, who was trying to fight him off. Achi placed both of his legs on Giga's arms, taking away his mobility. And then he raised a fist.
Give up.
Use that knife to cut Mari's.
Achi hit him on the face.
Give up.
Mari's.
He hit him again. Ugh.
Stop. It's useless.
Don't kill her.
Don't forget that this is AR, man. Oh man, but they scrapping. Achi hit him again, and Giga was unable to move from the pain. His face was bruised and bloody. He couldn't see well anymore.
Okay, Marie. Marie, I'm coming. I got you. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Oh, yikes. Achi took the knife and ran to the knot.
No. No. Stop. Please.
Poor Ugh, I feel bad for him. Achi felt guilty, but priorities were clear. He got to the tree and quickly swung the knife at the rope, cutting it in one strike. As expected, the rusty knife immediately broke. Marie was also let go, falling down. Achi realized too late that the fall was too big. He tried to run towards her direction as she fell to her death, but in vain. With a plumb sound, her body slammed towards the cold grass, breaking every bone in her body and shattering her inner organs. Ugh, yikes. Was that an L?
Oh my fucking god, oh my god. This can't be happening. This isn't real. No.
Oh, yeah, that's horrifying. Ugh. He overlooked Marie's dead body, because whales followed shortly after. Mari had stopped struggling with the rope.
No. Oh, no. Mari, stay with me. No. No. Oh, God. No.
This voice actor is really good. Unable to withstand the sight of the girl he loved becoming a corpse, he threw up, shaking and screaming. Oh. I mean, it's not surprising. The sight of the girl he loved. Jeez. Achi trembled down, holding Marie's broken wrist in his hand. Then he looked at the opening of the forest. He saw a woman wearing torn white clothes with a glowing hair of red. Not knowing who she was or why she was, he continued to gaze upon her in agony, tears streaming down his face. Even then, in such a horrific scene, only one thought crossed his mind while looking at the woman in the distance. How beautiful. And then he noticed creatures coming out from the forest. They resembled people, but they were dragging their legs, almost as if in pain. And they were chanting in unison. This is horrifying. Okay. Heretics, murderers, Satanists. They were coming closer and closer. Panic set in. Witches, heretics, sinners. Sinners. Liars, murderers, sinners. Achi looked at the woman once more. The walking corpses surrounded them and reached out towards them. All they could do was scream, and a snap of a finger could be heard.
Battle finished.
Who won? Who wins that? They both lose. Giga and Achi were back, shocked, in panic, falling.
Winner, Archil Esalanis Villi.
I guess because he beat the brakes off Giga and got the knife, even if it still killed Maria. Or AR
What
Maria.
happened? Are you okay?
No. Maria immediately ran to him. She looked at her face and...
Achi?
He close to her? He got close to her? Is that what it's supposed to say?
I'm sorry, what did I just see? Are you okay? Are you alright?
I'm fine. Are you okay?
No.
Are you sure you're fine? Does your wrist hurt? Your neck? Are you really okay?
I'm fine, honestly. What's gotten into you? What did you see?
Maybe better to not discuss. That was horrifying.
Hey, Gika. You alive, bro?
Yeah.
What happened?
Good job on losing.
What the hell was that?
Do we need a medic?
You need a
The battle
therapist.
was worthy of the Lord Kami Musubi. Well done. He was greatly entertained.
I hope he provides therapists.
While you failed to protect what you cherish, you completed the objective, Archil. Thus, the blessing of Kame Musubi goes to Tsubame Gaishi.
I kinda lost myself over there.
Told you it'd be kinda real.
Oh yeah, they was beating the
Kinda
brakes
is
off
an
each other.
understatement.
Damn it! I was humiliated. God damn it!
I see the emotions that arose during the battle have not withered away just yet.
Not quite.
Giga, please follow one of my familiars.
Oh, okay.
He will take
hey,
you to
we
our
take that.
meditation room.
Hey, that boy.
There you...
Whoops. Little Kitty appeared. Giga, looking confused and tired, gazed back at his team. Nino nodded and he followed the familiar.
Let us all
He
pray
needs
for
it,
your
bro.
friend's recuperation.
Bro, he needs it. What was that? I was all kinds of fucked up. I can't get over how realistic that was. And I didn't even for 1 second suspect that it was an AR illusion. I truly thought I just saw her die. This is messed up. It's tasteless. Not to mention, how the fuck are they doing this? What's going on? What is the purpose of all this? Who was that woman? Why did fucking zombies appear at the end? My head. We're not even halfway done. I have to protect them.
We too must depart.
There's still more to come. Oh, okay. That's where it breaks. Oh man. That was intense. I didn't even think we'd get to the honestly, I didn't even think we'd end up getting to the oops, sorry, had a fat stretch. Oh. Ooh, nice. Alright, sorry. I didn't think we'd get to the challenge. I'm glad we did though. That was intense. Oh man. Good lord. I'm gonna kind of let the credits play out a bit here. It shouldn't be super long, so. Love like the concept art and the music's pretty nice too. Scrapping. We'll be back. Looking forward to it. Back to the main menu. All right. I really enjoyed part 1 of this. This is going mostly as I remember, except I think the challenges are all a lot more intense. I think Miranda's and Taco's was mostly the same in the original version. I don't remember the other 2 challenges being quite what they were though. They might have been changed. I'd have to go back and look. They might be like the same. But either way, they were a lot more intense than I remember. And I really enjoyed them. Both of them. Or, well, all of them, really. They were all fun, but the other 2 were clearly much more intense than the middle one. That one was good fun, though. That one was good fun. So it's 2-1 Sandenzuki right now. And that's all regarding the challenge. But, of course, we had plenty before the challenge. There is a lot of drama, a lot of infighting that needs to be addressed. I mean, it just has to be. Sandenzuki is in a disastrous state, with Veronica and Lika both being hard to trust right now, because we know Veronica is the traitor, right? But Giga and Mari, they don't know that. So that's, I mean, really tough. It's a tough situation for them, because if they vote those two out, then the other alliance is just going to probably take them out. And their only plan, if they do that, is to last long enough that they make it to the merge, right? Which, I mean, it's all they can really do. They got to hope it works. Ugh, man. Man, a lot of drama. Right now, Tsubame, it's looking good for them, but who knows what's going to happen if Salome's right? What happens? Are they a little too cocky? They seemed awfully confident that, yeah, we got everything together. It's all good here, right? We're going to see. Will they keep it together? Are they? Because if they lose this challenge, that adversity might throw a huge wrench in their chemistry. We'll see, man. We'll see. I'm looking forward to it. But I just got to say, Giga and Achi's challenge is one of the highlights of the entire 306, the second lap for me so far, or just even 306 as a game. That and the time loop reveal were both absolutely insane regarding the second lap. Absolute highlights. Giga's voice actor is amazing. And that's not to disrespect any of the other voice actors. I like them all, actually. There's not any that really jump out to me as me particularly disliking. But Giga, he put in one hell of a performance in this chapter, man. And I mean, he was really called upon here, and he delivered. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of him. He's one of my favorite characters. Giga, it'd be awkward if I called him my favorite character, and I don't even say his name right, but I think that's what's happened, but whatever. He's one of my favorite characters, honestly. He's very interesting. In the sense that he's clearly like fighting for Mari, and he's already made a big sacrifice for her, right? And I mean, and he's prone to get frustrated, prone to get emotional, right? I'm really enjoying his character so far. I'm enjoying like a lot of the characters, most of them, right? Even, but he's definitely a standout for me, especially right now. I'm looking forward to seeing more of this game, as always. I think that goes without being said. I wouldn't have followed this game for as long as I have if I wasn't looking forward to more. But thank you guys for watching. I know the creator of this game is watching. Thank you for making this game. I'm really enjoying. I hope you're enjoying my Let's Plays or like reactions to it. I'm really looking forward to part 2 of this chapter, man. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and wrap this video up here. Like I said, I hope you guys have enjoyed. The Fate Crowd, 4 days. The next episode is up. And now it is off to record one last video before my trip that I think I mentioned. I hope I've mentioned in a video prior to this. But anyways, that's that. One last video to record. But I will see you guys in 4 days. Peace.